So, the first question, and Lynn, you get to lead us off. What do you think the city of Clovis does well, and what do you think the city could do better?
I think the city of Clovis is a place where local government works. So in Clovis, government works well here. We do the basics of local government better than anybody around. We have the best public safety, we have the best land use planning, we have great public utility infrastructure. And one of the things that I've learned over the last 15 years is when cities do the basics well, those longer term visions are much easier to accomplish. So I think the city of Clovis does the basics of local government better than anyone else. We are the safest city in the valley, the best place to raise a family. We have the best schools, for which the city can't take really any credit, but it's a really wonderful part of our community. What could the city of Clovis improve on? I think our challenge is going to be, we are a great city at 108,000 people. What does it take to be a great city at 150,000 people or 175,000 people? Those are different skill sets, and I think we always need to be mindful of what those skills are as our community continues to grow.
Thank you. Paul?
So I share some of the similar feelings there with Lynn. You know, as I speak about raising my family in Clovis and being very proud of doing that, I really go back to just the great public safety that this community provides its residents, and that it engages with its residents and allows them to be active participants in that. I think that's a cornerstone for any great community. And to that effect, you know, I think just with public safety being such a high priority for me, and something I like to focus on, I'm also very proud that I do have the endorsement of the Clovis Police Officers Association and the Fresno County Deputy Sheriff's Association and our firefighters here locally as well, which goes to show the confidence they have in my ability to put that as a high priority. If there's an area that we can do well or improve in, for me, I think it would be a focus on continued economic development, job creation, so that the great residents that live in Clovis have the opportunity to stay and work in Clovis and help us grow. And I think that would be something that we could definitely continue to improve on into the future while we focus and maintain the core values of our community. Thank you.
I think the city of Clovis does a great many things well, and I think there's some things we can improve on. I think one of the things we do well is we have a culture of caring amongst our employees that I think is second to none, because I've worked for the city of Fresno. I've worked in 2 other cities, and I see our employees as going, they take the extra mile. Our public safety services are premier. We are the safest city in the valley for a reason, because we have the best employees in that realm. I think we do a good job planning our growth and making sure that we don't go too far out onto the limb when we're growing, so that we can keep our services up. I think one of the things that we could do better is revitalizing our older neighborhoods. As we grew to the north and to the east, some of our older neighborhoods were left behind, and we need to work better to revitalize those. And part of that can be done with better code enforcement. We have some areas, probably some of you have them in your neighborhood, houses that were foreclosed on and have absentee landlords, and they're not kept up as well as they should be, and I think we need to do that better. Thank you.
Thank you. Paul?
Clovis is 100 years old. And you know what Clovis did well? Clovis just solves problems. Clovis never looked at me and said, well, what is a Hmong thing? What is a black thing? What is a Latinos thing? They just say, here's the issue, come out. We'll solve it, sit at the table, let's solve it. And they've always done it that way. Because when problems happen, it doesn't say, oh, I only hit this community, I only hit that color, I only hit this demographic, this income level. We have done that great. And that is exactly what many of you have done. Many of you are the greatest generation of Americans. When the husbands were at war, you sang together with your children in the factories, Christian songs, patriotic songs, building for us. And Clovis does that great. What is our biggest challenge? How do we continue that? How do we continue to expect quality in our safety, quality in our schools, quality in... And if we can maintain that sort of value inside of us, Clovis will be great 50 years from now as well.
Thank you, candidates. Thank you for staying so